Jesus, how fucking dramatic to end this goddamn song. What do you think? It's like we never even got this far. I took the wrong headphone out. God damn it. What a, now I dropped the fucking headphone. Don't worry, I caught it quickly. Can you believe this is the last stream ever? Well, that's not true. Heath is here. I didn't even do any of my chat messages. I don't have chat up on my phone yet. Heath's just here because I watched his movie, you know. It's exciting, we understand. Oh, it's right. I'm such a fucking idiot. I left my phone inside because it needed charge, and I was like, oh, it's alright. I just won't walk to the car and listen to anything. I didn't even consider for a second that I needed to read chats. So I'm gonna have to tab over and look at chat on this Twitch stream or something. Are we lagging to shit? Is that a thing that's happening? I don't want to opening OBS is probably uglier than opening Twitch to read chat, right? But then I have to have the Twitch open in the background, which I think is probably worse. This is terrible. Why didn't I think about this? I can get chat to pop out, right? But I think then Miller the Killer is here saying, I don't think it was possible to read chat slower. It is. It's very possible. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, Guts. We love Guts. He's a classic here on the channel. Now, so first you gotta go to, Streamlabs. It doesn't even autocomplete. There's no fucking shot I'm logged into this fucking thing on this laptop. I'm gonna change the, Oh, it's just my Twitch login, which might be saved. Log in with Twitch. Let's go. Redirecting you automatically. You gots to love it. Yes. Oh my god, here we go. Christmas streams, peak 6 viewers. This was our stream from... Oh, our last stream was on December. Oh yeah, and we have to stream today because I am busy tomorrow, everybody. You know, I'm a fucking... such a social person that I just won't be here tomorrow. Dashboard, no recent events, analytics, alert box, chat box. Here's where we get it. Widget. If I just copy it and paste it in a URL, is it going to come up? Is my great chat going to appear? It doesn't seem like it. Or if that is what's supposed to happen, it doesn't look like it's happening. Message settings. Let's fuck with some settings, huh? Chat notifications. Volume sound. Well, we don't want that. What happens if we click launch? Are you sure you want to launch widget? Please make sure you are not showing this on stream. You do not share this with anybody. What does that mean? That's scary. Launch. Oh, I think this is what I wanted. It keeps coming up blank. You can't go and get your phone. Well, it's on 20%. That's why we're here. Now let me type this. Now, did this just pop up in my great browser? Oh, it did. But what happens is if you have this URL, is it gonna fuck? Can you fuck me? What are you trying to do? Pop out chat? Yes. I think you can just do it in OBS, right? Hold on, let's see. You can pop OBS out in chat. I think I did it. I just don't know if this URL is sensitive. Wait, hold on. Let me look at this. Let me look at the URL. Show. Yes, I'm showing right now. Now, I'm freaking showing right now. Oh, yeah, that is the thing that you have to hide. So I probably can't show that. How annoying! What are the settings here? Connection is secure, cookie. Oh my goodness. You just do it on Twitch. Even viewers can do it. Just click on the chat settings under chat on Twitch. If I open my stream up, this is crazy. Miller the Killer is the greatest streamer of all time. Collapse. Community. We got a little thing down here. Chat settings. Start sharing chat. Yes, when we finally do a duo stream with Elite Ari on Twitch, we will pop that out. Okay, so it's got to be here somewhere. Pop out chat. Oh my goodness, this is the greatest feature of all time. Who knew we hated, we loved Twitch.tv? Oh, look, there it is. All right, let me get rid of fucking thingy here. Let me get rid of guts here. And let's, da 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 da. Oh my god, I still have the chat box thing open, so hold on, everybody. Let's just, get rid of this. Now we're safe and sound. We'll never have to use our phone again. Look, it's our chat room. Woohoo! We just click on chat saying, yeah, moron, I figured it out. Miller the Killer has finished Naruto Land of Waves arc. Has Elite RE? Of course not. Elite RE's a stupid, no-good idiot. And that's why we haven't recorded Naruto. And that's why Naruto is now a 2026 thing. And frankly, I'm ashamed and depressed. Now, oh, now if I want to check how many viewers I have to open Twitch, though. Which is... Stop! Just type! Enough's going wrong already. Over the last day and a half, or 2 days, really, I think that's how you say it. Like, let's see, 3 viewers, see? Maybe I don't want to look at it. Maybe it'll make me depressed to look at how many viewers we got. I've been doing the thing where I record myself or I react to all my own old videos. I have like 2 minutes left of the last video. Today I finished the PowerPoint of me ranking everything I consumed in the year of 2025. So the end of year stuff is being recorded and is coming out. There will be 4 end of year videos. There will be reacting to all the videos I made. There will be a ranking everything I consumed. There will be a December PowerPoint. And there will be a 2025 PowerPoint. Also, I caught up on Berserk. Oh, isn't that great? I probably should have tweeted it because it only got 60 views or something. And I put a lot of effort into this freaking PowerPoint. I worked on it for like a whole hour. And it looks like my Heavenly Delusion alternative, shut up, of this video will not be coming out in 2025. But, I'm fine with that. The things that were harder to accept not being done in 2025 were finishing both Pokemon games I've been playing. But I've been playing a decent... Well, not really. I've been playing a decent amount of Pokemon Y. And now I'm like, well, I could probably, rush it and play, 8 hours of it today and 3 hours of it tomorrow and finish it. But what if I just play, half an hour of it every few days and finish it in February? The only problem is I don't want the first thing on the 2026 media consumption list to be something that's basically from last year. That's annoying and is unrepresentative of the year. So if I slowly play it and finish it in February, then that works. Then I'm okay with that. But yeah. And Pokemon ZA, I played for half an hour last night just to refamiliarize myself with where I was at. And I feel like I'm only halfway through that game, so that's another game we can play slowly and finish it. And also I came up with the great idea of including DLC on the list, so I can play the DLC and the game and do them in tandem, and they'll both actually belong on the 2026 list. So that's my psychosis. What's yours, chat? No, I have to check all the time. Now it's really vain. Oh my god, there's a new thing. That's awesome. But now you're going to see every time my eyes look at chat, because it's going to be over here, and there's going to be times where I check it and nobody said anything, and I'm going to look like a big fucking loser. You weren't joking about all the characters. Miller the Killer read ahead! Somebody chastise this idiot. He's cheating. He started the next arc. Because I mentioned this is a reference to our personal DMs. And frankly, we're all ashamed of Miller the Killer for reading ahead. But frankly, we're more ashamed of Elite RE for being behind. Notice how they only watched on... He only watched one single One Piece episode as of his digest. Don't worry, me and Miller the Killer have analyzed every single line of dialogue Elite RE has ever said to try and figure out. Because if you remember, in Elite RE's stream, he pontificated that he has strong feelings about which one he prefers. And if it is indicative of which one he's watched more of, then it would seem that he likes Naruto more, because he had said he had watched 5 episodes of Naruto at some point, but only 1 episode of One Piece. But don't worry, I will not get arrogant, because I know, for whatever reason, Elite RE is going to like One Piece more, because it's just to spite me, frankly. He's a contrarian, a Kyle Entertainment contrarian, what can we say? RE knows it's ass, it's true. So for every girl introduced has a singular characteristic of liking Sasuke. Well, no, some of them have multiple characteristics, but they do have to say that Sasuke is a cutesy little cutesy every once in a while. But don't worry, they'll all get boys that they get paired with, because they can't all end with Sasuke. So far, I already read that one. The whole 2 girls, I don't know their names. Well, Miller is talking about and You can figure it out from the syllables, and we're not saying the names because Alita is going to watch this later. Now we've got tweets we've got to converse with. Damian Ramirez will be recast in season 3. Let's try and figure out who this guy is. Is this Danny or Jesse or something? Is Jesse Asian in the show? I think so. Who's this guy, you reckon? I have no... Is this Manny, I'm guessing? Why? They could recast Bella Ramsey as well. True. Seems like everybody is leaving the show now. True, because Neil Druckmann left. This is the stuff you like to hear. Let's see the why. Scheduled conflicts has 6 projects in development, 2 being in Secret Wars. This guy's in Secret Wars? We knew the MCU fell off. Because it's ass and he doesn't want to hurt his career. True, you don't want to be in bad things that hurts your career. Anyway, we haven't gone over any of our tweets yet. True. Calling Misato a pedophile, but it's in a funny way, so I liked it. And also, I'm defending the great Misato. This is from the song called TikTok. You kids might not understand that because, you know, there's now an app called TikTok. But this is a Kesha song. True. It's gonna blow up. That's a very... Ava has a very distinct explosion sound, huh? Don't cry, everybody, but we will be having our last stream. True. Oh, and there's an End of Ava TV show. We're just seeing so much Ava stuff in our timeline. True, we like seizures is what we like. And screaming. End of Ava is not even sad. You guys are fucking overreacting. Oh my god, that's Ray. She's laughing. She's laughing at you, chat. Oh my god, everybody, I watched Angel's Egg. I'm sure Heath probably already checked my letterbox to see what I gave it. We can talk about it here. I feel like all of this was already... Does anybody want to talk about the Diddy documentary yet? No, okay. And then I finished Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. It's crazy. I have absolutely no comment on this game. I don't know what to think. Well, I know where I ranked it in my everything I've consumed thing. And it's in the area with the 3.5 out of 4s. Out of 5s, rather. Which I think is what I gave it on Backlogged. But, you know, Lamau. Oh, true, this is a great tweet. This mid-ass isekai has better animation than One Punch Man. And it's fucking shitty Mushoku Tensei. Otabolu. That's what you just said. Also, there's some weird filter over the footage. I don't know why. I feel like it. There's no way it was this yellow. Now, this little kid is going to put a baby in this girl one day. Spoiler alert. And it's going to be epic. She's also like 90, so this one's okay. And he's also like 90, if you count up his years. Alita did a digest. This fucking pussy-ass bitch liked Hollow Knight. Can you believe that shit? That's embarrassing. True, this Pokemon animation that I thought had music because I retweeted it without looking, but didn't have music, so that was upsetting. Anything else Alita said that was interesting in this thingy? Us? What a bunch of boring-ass movies Alita watches, huh? Never has he watched a good movie. Us, Greenland, nope. He gave a bunch of these 5 out of 5s. We could look at his ranking at the end, because that was terrible. He likes Barbarian, boring. Alice in Wonderland, that's pretty cool. I've never seen Alice in Wonderland, though. He plays so many of these friend slop video games. All he does is play video games with his friends. Alita loves communism, or social commentary on communism, apparently, because he loves Animal Farm. It's funny, I had no idea that's what Tux was about, but Alita already told me about it, so that's pretty cool. Alita already said he likes weapons now more than he used to say. He did not like A Series of Unfortunate Events. I remember reading like the first 20 pages of that when I was a kid. He really likes Fantastic Four for whatever reason. Let me tell you something that's not high on my ranking. Don't Look Up. Alita already was sick of political commentary in this one. Alita already hates The Great Thunderbolts, the greatest MCU movie since the Avengers died or whatever. So we can't help bad taste. Hollow Knight, he freaking loves. Who cares? Black Swan, he talked about that. That's crazy. I remember hearing about that movie because there was a lesbian scene in it when I was like 11. We got Jujutsu Kaisen manga. Alita loves the TV blowing. I think he didn't like this Love Lies Bleeding thing. He loves the Great Blonde. What a champion Alita is. I don't even remember what he gave this Fujimoto thing. Put the number on the screen. 4 out of 5. True. I think that's basically exactly what I gave it. Alita loves this Eminence show. To the point where I kind of put it on my list for next year, but it's in the I did organize like the anime part now. It's in the isekai slop section, where it's like I still have the idea of I should like start all of these and make videos on them, but like in one big video series, and I think that would be funny. Now I'm never actually going to do it, but I said if I ever do that, apparently this great series Alita loves is worth putting in it. What else was there? There was this book. He loved this book. It was like about some South American shit or something. Zenshu or something. This, I remember seeing him make posts about this show, and I definitely read the synopsis and found this out. But I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to think. Listen to what he thinks about this great show that looks kind of pretty. And then he's like, it's the thing that every anime YouTuber complains about, where he started describing, I remembered, oh, this is an isekai, so I don't care. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks. But the big isekai, like ReZero, it is funny. I feel like everything people usually say they hate about ReZero, which is usually a lot, because I've heard a lot of people complain about ReZero in my life. I used to love Digibro. Alita started saying most of the things that I remember hearing all the time in this video, which is cool. This main character, Subaru or whatever, is a big retard. That's what everybody always says. But Alita says he likes it. And Alita really likes this slime show. And that's everything, I think. Now, isn't that spectacular? Oh my god, I'm going to check chat. I hope there's a new message and it's not embarrassing for me. Oh my goodness. Tommy, I think. Oh, that's true, because they're Mexican. That's crazy. That's like one of the 5 main characters. That guy's kind of an alright actor, I think. Kyle, did you vote? No, I didn't vote in Heath's thing. Because I don't like any of these characters, I don't think. Is it still going? We can vote on stream. Heath had something where he's like, I want to put a character in my media thread thing for next year. Which whoever this girl is apparently a guy. I mean, not a guy, is a big deal. She could be a guy. So we've got Rukia, that's the Bleach girl. Shiki, oh, that's the girl from that thing I don't like. Toka, who knows who that is? Yu, who knows who that is? So wait, why does that say Honcho? Kiss, woman. What is this? Oh, these are the emojis. I'm like, can you make like secondary descriptors for polls? So I don't even want to look up which characters are which. Maybe Heath will explain what they're from before I vote here. Naruto's so unserious with them being 12. Goku's different because he doesn't feel human at all. I feel like every story is about little kids killing things, alright? But Miller is stuck up on this because it is weird that Luffy is like 17. I do remember reading One Piece and being like, man, he's like old. Like kids like this shit. But Luffy's like retarded, so I guess it works. And, you know, Goku is the biggest shonen guy ever, and he's an adult, so who knows. But I was a kid, and I did like Goten the best, so kids like kids, on God. And that's how it should be. Don't be a pedophile, kids. I'm 10 minutes away from finishing another rewatch. What the fuck does that mean? Of what? Oh, Angel's Egg? No way you watched this whole video? Oh, the Alita Re video? Yeah, I watched it all. It's light novel slop, Kyle. Be warned. What, that, Eminence or whatever? They all are, aren't they? Confounds me how Ari is so in love with isekai slop. True. Aliri really doesn't like the slot word, so let's keep using it. Ari, such an MT fan. MT versus ReZero is One Piece versus Naruto for pedos, if you say so. Rukia is from Beach, Shiki is Shiki. You is from Bloom Into You, and Tokyo is from Tokyo Ghoul. Well, I love Tokyo Ghoul. We're going to read that this year. Looks like I'm the deciding vote. That's actually true. Well, I forget Heath likes Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, I got to message Mia. We've got to decide which manga we're going to do in like March of this year, because we want to give it some time. Why did no one let me know that A24 has the distribution skill of a fucking anime company, bro? All this glaze, and these morons can't even pull off a worldwide release with the Timothy Chalamet leading film. Is this Marty Supreme film that I keep thinking is like a Martin Scorsese biopic or something? But true, I did see that. Because, my new resolution that I've already started, by the way, is, and especially because I'll be quitting my job. Oh, I got like 7 shifts left. Fuck this place. Is I'm going to be doing one social thing a week at least. And social doesn't mean anything. It just means going outside and doing something. And movies are probably going to be a pretty consistent way to like go outside and feel like I went outside and connected to the world and stuff like that. So I do check what movies are on every once in a while. Now, again, I'm really popular and stuff, so I'm going out tomorrow. So that counts as this week's thing. Christmas just counted as last week's thing. So, we have, what is it? This week, we got to find something out. So are we going to go and see a movie? My goodness. And this Mighty Supreme thing, people are reviewing it well. So it could be that, but apparently not, because it hasn't been released, all right? Because Heath is complaining on Twitter about it. Now, also, every anime movie always comes out, and I don't understand the people that be complaining about it. Is that the guy from There Will Be Blood from No Country for Old Men? What the fuck? But look, Marty Supreme, this is the movie Heath is talking about, I think. Now, this movie is about something. In 1950s New York, we're off to a great start. Marty Morster, silly name, a young man with a dream and no one respects, goes to hell and back for the pursuit of greatness. Well, that sounds all right, but look, it's 4.3. And also, it's by one of those Safdie guys who made Good Time, which is a movie I like, and also made that Uncut Gems movie. That's a movie you like. And also, both brothers split up and made their own movie. This one made this one, and the other one made that rock movie that Alita is going to watch for some reason. Gwyneth Paltrow, I know her from The Great Shakespeare in Love. Tyler, the Creator, my goodness, I didn't know he acted. But Timothy Chalamet, who I don't think I've literally ever seen in anything. He's in Lady Bird as Kyle. I hate this guy. He's in Bones and All. It's a movie Alita watched one time. I'm pretty sure I've never seen any of these movies. So, I don't watch shitty fucking Dune. I do see him everywhere doing podcasts and shit, trying to be a movie star, and he was dating Kylie Jenner or something. These are the things I know. True, and there's a Sydney Sweeney movie about sex and housemaiding or something. Wicked, I won't be watching that one. That's a movie for girls. And I watch movies for boys. Uh-oh, I'm checking chat again. Oh my god, there's a new message, thank god. Rukia from Bleach. Shopping for groceries once a week, Lamau. True, it could turn into that. We'll have to see how things progress. Well, like anime movies, Marty Supreme, I knew it was about that movie, is coming out worldwide way after it does domestically. Domestically as in America. And one of the brothers is Bowser Jr. Is that true? Interesting. So why isn't Angel's Egg a 5 out of 5? Oh yeah, we got to talk about Angel's Egg. Angel's Egg is like a movie, and it was pretty abstract. And, this girl, she was running around and getting the water and stuff. First of all, the movie wasn't what I thought it was. How Angel's Egg was in my brain. Where are my thingies? Not films, but my films. Pretty sure you click on this, right? Yeah. Oh, and it's by release date. Like I give a fuck about fucking Chainsaw Man. Your rating, newest. So this movie, Angel's Egg, I thought it was about this boy chasing this girl around, and she was just going to run around, and basically it was just going to be long shots of her running the whole movie. Because I did watch the beginning of the movie, literally 8 years ago, because Best Guy Ever would always talk about it, and it was short and stuff like that. But I literally fell asleep as I was watching it, and I like to say, not because the movie was bad, but just because I was sleepy, which I think was true. Also, look at these credits. There's nobody in this movie. And I thought Angel's Egg was this boy chasing around this girl because I've seen the shot of the boy and he looks evil at the beginning. But actually, it's about like the first 20 minutes. Oh, I did a great thing. This was like, well, I was about to say a thing I liked about Angel's Egg, but this is another thing I liked about Angel's Egg. But let me say the first thing first. This girl was running around and catching water and then like drinking it. And then she was running around and this city was like abandoned and she was running around. It was a cool little gothic city. I was like, this is a cool thingy. This isn't that boring. This is like cute. And then the boy shows up and he starts like living with her instead of like chasing her because he's not like the bad guy. And them being around each other was like cute and stuff. And they walked around a little bit more and you start to get like things revealed about this isn't a little girl at all, but she's like probably like thousands of years old and stuff like that. And how it's revealed with the little bottles on the step. That's all cute and stuff. And then eventually the boy does try to break her angel's egg because he's like freaking out or something. And then you get the twist ending that they were on the Ark the whole time or whatever. But Natori ruined that for me. The second thing I really liked about the movie was that I did a thing where I was like, because I didn't really want to watch it, but I knew I had to watch it to put it on because I wanted to put it on the thing and I wanted to get 100 things consumed, which I did do. So I was like forcing myself to watch it. But I did the thing where I'm like, you're not going to look at the timeline at all. And the credits are just going to pop up whenever. But I did look at the timeline, and I thought, like, I was doubting, like, I have a negative disposition, so I was like, we're like 15 minutes into this movie. And we were 40 minutes into the movie, so I was like, oh, the movie's, like, nearly done, this is great. It went by fast, I wasn't hating my time, and now, like, it really, like, I would have, like, wanted to kill myself if I had scrolled over and it had only been 15 minutes, so, you know, that was an exciting moment. I was like, Angel's Egg was pretty cool. Outside of that, I don't know, it's just like a movie. They're just, like... There's not a whole lot that is a very abstract, artsy movie. Not a lot happens. And I guess that's my thought. It's like pretty. It's cool to watch. The characters are pretty cool. But I don't think there was anything too blowing me away or anything, is my review of The Great Angel's Egg. That's why it's 4 stars. But also, I'll watch it again sometime. It's one of those movies, you know. Now, like... They're like so old they don't even remember what's going on, and it's like Bible stuff or something. Maybe Heath will explain the movie for real, and I'll have a greater appreciation. Oh my god, I did the thing. Nobody had said anything, and I checked chat. That's very embarrassing. Oh, I think I read this review here, and I was like, this is lame. And also, this review is like, oh, he breaks the egg because humans always want to destroy or something. And I was like, God, people are lame. And I was like, and then I thought for a second, I'm like, that probably is what the movie is. But then I was like, nah, the movie's like cool and interpretive, bro. There's no meaning behind it, you know? Or there's whatever meaning you want. It doesn't matter what the intent is. It is interesting that it is so popular. It is, like, the visuals are really cool. Like, which is obviously, like, the thing people talk about and like about the movie. Like, the beginning sequence with, like, the really weird mechanical, like, gothic imagery and stuff like that. And, like, the spaceship and the eye thing or whatever coming down. Oh, that's really cool. Very particular. Like, I think one of these comments is, like, when they took Final Fantasy too literally. And I'm like, yeah, it does kind of feel like a gothic Final Fantasy thingy. But true. I don't know, it was cool. It didn't have some profound effect on me, however, you know. Better luck next time, Heath. It certainly was better than Karanokyo Kai or whatever that shit was, huh? Oh, it's starting to get hot in here. It's been very good recently with the temperature. I've been recording all those videos, and I haven't been wanting to kill myself because I was too sweaty at all. I'm starting to feel it today. We gotta watch a video so I can distract myself and we can let in the air. I did open some videos, I forget what they were. Ah, I did it again. I'm sorry, chat. You don't have to say anything. It's okay. Miller the Killer probably didn't even watch my Berserk catch-up video, where I complain about Guts and talk about how Isidro is the greatest character of all time. Oh my goodness, we need to get deep into fucking Berserk discussions. Because these fucking morons don't know what's good about Berserk. They wouldn't know it if it fucking killed them like a Saladon Raxus here. But I'm truing right now. I'm truing. Also, I think all of the next year stuff will be uploaded next year. So I think this is it for secondary ENT uploads this year. And I try to do it to like America time, so I'm probably gonna upload. So I got 4 videos to upload, right? That are all end of year stuff. I'll probably upload one at 8 p.m. my time. So Elite RE is an hour ahead of me, so that works good. 8 p.m. my time. And then like I'll like schedule them like every 3 or 4 hours, I think. I've got to start like piecing together the reacting video. The reacting to my own videos video is going to be like 5 hours long, I think. So that'll be fun. You all better watch it. Anything to go over on Twitter? Did Heath update his checklist? I don't know. I didn't really see it. Media consumption. Oh no, I'm going to have to scroll through the whole thing, huh? Wow, look at all these things Heath accomplished this year. His number might be bigger than mine, but my list is better. No, my list isn't that good, really. Well, the rewatches and oh my god, now I'm going to have to click the fucking extend thing every goddamn 30 fucking... it's actually every 31? No, it is every 30. Every 31s. And there's a bunch, because Heath just consumes and consumes. You see, I gotta, like, make videos, so that's why I'm behind and stuff. Patlabor the movie. Patlabor is something I will be consuming next year, you know, Patlabor and the rest of the Ghost in the Shell stuff, don't worry. Oh, I guess that was another thing to say about Angel's Egg, is that it, like, launches Oshii's career. It is very interesting. Oh, I saw that this was on Letterboxd, which I thought was funny. It's cute. Shout out Gigik. Oh my god, Angel's Egg again. True. He's watching on a TV here. This TV's outside, I think. This is crazy. Wait. Heath fell off big time. December and he hasn't consumed anything? I do remember seeing this now. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I would go see Angel's Egg in the theater if I do have one of my excursions. My weekly excursions. There's like fancy theaters in the city that show weird artsy movies all the time. If Angel's Egg is still in one of them, I'd go see it again. But true. What did I open? Oh, my favorite beats from every rapper. This is going to be a great thing. Let's see how many I recognize. Oh my god, there's a JPEG Mafia one. I don't know this Alchemist one. And I don't know that guy. I don't know this one either. And I don't like Kanye West. And I'm not liking this beat either. All Right is a pretty good beat, everybody. We like this one. Now the Dr. Dre one better be Still Dre or something. Nope, I don't know this one at all. I don't know this one at all. That shitty Travis Scott one. Boo. People do like Hazard Duty K. CeeLo Pill probably likes that one. Oh my god, the greatest scene in gaming history, and it is literally the greatest scene in gaming history, so you got the choice right. Do you think this video is any good, though? It's from a small channel. Maybe we'll look and find out. Oh my goodness. I watched too much of this guy playing Crash Bandicoot. It's annoying. Video called Having a Crush. Pokemon Adventures X Departure. Oh my god, is this a Hunter x Hunter reference? Let's watch this. I just want to know so much about Pokemon Adventures. How come that's not on our list for next year? We're moving manga panels here. This is crazy. This is more movement than usual. I feel like those were original animations or some shit. 2 days ago. Is this what it looks like? Is this what the Hana Hana one looks like? That was Misty and Todd and Giovanni. And it's blue. Or I think he might be green in the manga. I don't know. Koga. Agatha. True, that's Yellow or something. This is like a trans girl character or something. I watched a video about it one time. That's Green or something. GB Flash and or something. Team Rocket. True, he's got a Pikachu, but it's not his main Pokemon. Gary has a Scyther, that's crazy. I feel like I definitely looked at images of their team. Oh my god, it's the panel. It's just from the Kanto version. Or are we going to get into the Johto one here? Oh my god, we are. This is crazy. Oh, Johto. That's Silver. Or Gold, or whatever the fuck his name is. He's on a skateboard like Killua. That's Silver, I think. That's Crystal. I don't know if that's what the names they use. Red Gyarados. Sneasel. We freaking love Sneasel. That's that guy that likes Suicune. He's got a Pichu? That's crazy. Bro, he's got a tragic backstory, you just know. Green's back, Green's back. Oh my god, they're all here. Now we're gonna go to Hoenn. Oh my god, we are. This is probably gonna get me copyright fucked, huh? Oh, Ruby and Sapphire, here we go. She's freaking the fuck out. I think they like kiss at the end of the manga or something. That's like an original character. It is funny, I think all the characters do keep coming back. We gotta read this manga, goddammit. Look, it's all of them. Fuck the Sinnoh characters though, we don't like them apparently. I've never listened to the extended version of this song. Those are the Pokédexes. You gotta fill those up. And I don't know who this original character in the middle is. Then he dropped the best Pokemon manga music video before the year ended. True, I wish I could make a manga music video. Holy, this MMV felt like an official opening / true. It was pretty cool, I like that. Is this just like a normal YouTuber? Oh my god, it's a bunch of manga music videos? Where's one about a cool manga that I like? Dan is lame. Shitty Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, that's the most popular one. Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man Part 2, the best part, of course. Reese, we don't like Reese. We're not watching that one. Do a Berserk one or something. Oh my god, how to add impact frames to the AMV. Kalos League in a nutshell. Uh-oh, we don't want to watch that. Light was never really on your side. Now that's crazy. What's this one? Spoilers, guys. Spoilers. I don't know what this song is. We got the great Bucky. This one's not as cool because I don't know the song. And Pokemon's way cooler than Chainsaw Man. A blind review of Chainsaw Man, the International Assassins arc. I wonder if this is getting a lot of views recently. That would have been cooler if it was like 2 days ago, not 2 years ago. I don't know this song. Where'd my mouse go? Why isn't it showing up? And it's just like the beginning. Who cares about this? True. Remember when she did that spear? I love the portrayal of Asta as constantly falling at 1 minute and 20 seconds. True, she'd be falling. And then the fallen devil showed up. There's the fallen devil. Is that why the falling devil looks just like Asta? You didn't even consider that, did you? Uh-oh, I'm checking chat again. Do you think something happened? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's better, but kill yourself. Now that's very mean. But true, I think we're talking about Angel's Egg there. I'm not caught up. I'm so scared. The time on the Blind Wave subathon has been sharply declining during the Calvin and Jake segment. Is this a One Piece thing? I think this has something to do with One Piece. I'm sure the 80-volume manga for 3-year-olds will be a great read. Didn't you just watch that video? And also, at least it's not a 120-volume manga for 3-year-olds like shitty One Piece. Get him, Heath. By the way, the first Naruto opening is the worst song I've heard in my life. I used to think that as a kid, but no, it's the greatest song of all time. Rocks. Naruto. Let's sing it. Let's do karaoke. Oh my god, this is a weird upload. Oh yeah, Crunchyroll Deutschland. I'm trying to sing here. Oh, and the greatest... I think I ranked it the 7th greatest ED of all time is the first Naruto ED. Don't cry, it's alright. I'm fucking crying. God, the second Naruto one is opening is so cool. And it is weird. It is cool because it shows up and you're like, whoa, we're in a different part of the manga right now. I mean, the anime right now. Why do I still have Letterboxd open? I don't want to go through that right now. Oh my god, I already fucking watched that one, I think. Or is this a different channel? I don't know. Do endings matter? These guys are the most retarded guys of all time. Jockey Bacon likes these guys, by the way. Let's just listen to them talk about something for 15 minutes and them be the most boring motherfuckers ever. I'm just scrolling. I'm scrolling for content. What do we have in the shitty playlist? We got a lot. There's a bunch of things. Oh, we should do Sporacles. Sporacles are so fun.
Speaking of incest,
it is terrible. I will spend like 3 hours doing wrestling Sporacles just to myself, impressing myself, getting everything right. Hold on, we gotta figure out if this is good.
Any good anime? Any anime stand out this year that you've really thought a lot about that wasn't Chainsaw Man or Demon Slayer? We spoke about that quite a lot.
Yeah.
Anything we haven't spoken about really on Trash Taste?
Yeah. Unfortunately, this comes out before my video's going to come out, so I can't really spoil too much. But
Awesome.
catch up to My Hero Academia. That is...
True. They didn't watch any good anime this year because there was none. Tuggapee's Original Sin is not good.
Really?
Apocalypse Hotel wasn't good.
I ain't joking. I'm not joking.
What does he say?
Catch up to My Hero Academia. That is... I'm for real. I'm for real. I ain't joking. I'm not joking.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it's really good now.
Bro, we clowned on it for so many years.
I know.
Yeah, I stuck with it though. See, when I clown on something,
Can
I'm
you
like,
believe they clowned on the great My Hero Academia, a great manga?
that I'm justified in clowning on something. You know, that's just the type of man I am.
I saw a lot of people arguing online. People now getting back into My Hero. And people arguing like, you're a fake My Hero Academia fan. You're clowning on it.
Oh, did you see the Japanese Prime Minister said they're kicking out all the non-Japanese people? And everybody said, these motherfuckers better kick out Trash Taste first. That was funny.
And that's good. So
Right.
Is it actually good now?
Yeah, genuinely.
Manga or anime? Or both?
Well, manga's over.
Oh,
Anime
right.
is in its final arc
Manga
now.
ended quite a while ago.
So it's like the final season.
Bro, how's this guy not know My Hero Academia's manga is over?
But I mean, season. Shit,
There's a lot of seasons.
There's a lot of
Okay.
seasons.
What do we
So
have, like 7?
it's season 8 now.
8?
It's season 8.
Bro, and you know this because we clowned on the bunch. I tried to stick with it. I did.
Yeah.
I did 2 seasons of mid.
I did 2 seasons as well, and I was like,
Wait,
yeah,
what point did you stop at?
It is funny. I just assumed they liked everything. So it is funny that they don't like My Hero Academia, I guess. I don't really want to watch this. I'm in love with Sporacles. I just want to see like 3 seconds of this video.
Gave me a second chance at that moment.
You do it all over again. Now is this guy going to be cringe?
Feeling when the credits roll on The Last of Us Part 2, you're just sitting there, staring at a black screen, feeling less like you finished a video game and more like you survived a natural disaster. It's a game that takes a toll. It extracts 25 hours of misery, visceral violence, and moral degradation.
Who is miserable playing this game? Not me. I was having the greatest time of my life. But, you know, people say this about Berserk too, man. You could just get to the end and you're like, man, I freaking survived the Great Berserk, you know?
And then it ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. That final sequence, the flashback to the porch, is the structural
Well, that's retarded.
keystone holding this entire chaotic cathedral together. It's a narrative gamble that really shouldn't work, yet here we are, looking at the greatest scene in gaming
no.
history because it fundamentally alters the weight of every single button press that came before it.
Button press. Oh my god, this is one of the what do you call it? You're not Ellie. Get over it.
Let's look at the architecture of this tragedy. For the vast majority of the runtime, we operate under a very specific assumption. We know Ellie is angry. We know she is grieving.
Okay, he's getting there. You might be getting to the point here.
But the text aggressively encourages us to believe her rage is fueled by a lack of closure, that she died estranged from Joel. That assumption is the
That is... Oh no, he's doing the worst thing possible, I think. So everybody, just to reiterate, this scene is the greatest scene of all time because it makes you realize that Ellie was only doing this because she fucked up and didn't forgive Joel before she had time. And that's actually why she's this mad and this desperate, because she's actually throwing a tantrum. And not out of vengeance, but out of, like, self-hatred. And that's really cool. And you don't find that out until the very end. And it's another, like, stick in the crawl of, like, Ellie's kind of the bad guy here, guys. And we love the great Abby. Now, what I'm scared this young man is about to say is that we thought she didn't have closure, but she actually did have closure because Joel said, like, they had the talk. So is he saying that the porch scene, like, makes everything happy? Because I think it just makes it extra sad.
the engine of the game's
And
violence.
I'm the one saying the game was a lot of fun, and he's saying the one that it was depressing.
It justifies the scorched earth policy we adopt in Seattle. We think we're enacting vengeance for a relationship severed at its absolute lowest point. But then, Naughty Dog plays the final card. By placing the porch scene right before the credits, they dismantle that assumption with surgical precision. The revelation that Ellie and Joel had reached a tentative détente, that the healing had already begun the night before he died, changes the texture of the tragedy entirely. Abby didn't just steal Joel's life, she stole Ellie's chance to forgive him. That distinction is everything. If they had remained estranged, his death would be a tragedy of Stacy's.
All right, he got it right, I think.
Because they had just begun to mend their bond, his death becomes a tragedy of interruption. This recontextualizes the entire gameplay loop of Seattle. We assume Ellie acts out of pure hatred for Abby, but the porch scene suggests her motivation is far more toxic: guilt. Ellie isn't killing WLF soldiers
This
just
guy's a genius.
to avenge Joel. She is killing them because she has no other way to process the forgiveness she promised him. She told him she would like to try to forgive him. The next day, he was gone. That energy, that kinetic potential for forgiveness, didn't just vanish. It curdled. It turned into a desperate, flailing need to do something for him. Since she can no longer love him, she decides to hate the woman who took him. The violence in Seattle is Ellie trying to forgive Joel. It is a proxy war fought in her own soul, where every throat slit and every bullet fired is a distorted attempt to honor that conversation on the porch. The acting in the scene, delivered by Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson, represents a high watermark for the medium precisely because of what it doesn't.
That's like the one really popular old YouTube video of Ashley
The
Johnson.
acting in the scene, delivered by Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson,
Oh, no, it's not. It's a different one. I thought this was the Greg Miller interview, but
represents
no,
a high
it looks
watermark
like they're talking to each
for the
other.
medium precisely because of what it doesn't do. It avoids the melodrama we usually see in video game climaxes. No shouting, no dramatic score telling you how to feel. Just awkwardness, hesitation, and the terrifying vulnerability of two people trying to bridge a chasm of hurt. The dialogue is sparse, but it's heavy enough to crush you. Ellie confronts Joel about the hospital.
Okay, we love adjectives. He kind of got there in the end. Well done, champion. I hate Naruto singing that ill. Oh, when he says "come on" or lip syncs it. Rocks planned from opening one. Goda. True. We got a YouTube short we've got to watch. I'm really interested in what the bad part. Hold on, I was reading that. I'm really interested in the bad part of My Hero is to these people because Gigic's aggregated opinion is that MHA picks back up on the villain arc. I think the anime onlys think that season 4/5 content is the worst part. It doesn't really change the revenge, to be honest. She's still trying to get revenge and hates Abby. She's just extra sad and angry about it. Well, yeah, it doesn't really change. It doesn't really recontextualize, like, she's only taken revenge for this part. It's just like a, what do you call it? Like the motivation.
It's finally time for my favorite annual tradition.
Oh my goodness. Is this year's? He's going to guess what's going to happen. Loki is freed. I thought that already happened. Bonnie father reveal. Oh, this must be last year,
Where I
right?
look at all the predictions I made for One Piece at the beginning of the year, at the end of the year, and see how well I did in terms of predicting. As always, I am Rogers Base, a full-time One Piece YouTuber. I've been doing this since 2017.
Sure. He's full-time, guys.
And I got a lot of stuff right this year. First and foremost, I said that Loki would be freed
Loki was in the manga at the beginning of this year?
from his shackles on the tree in Elbaf. That obviously happened. He started going into the flashback with God Valley.
True. When a character's introduced tied up, they're probably going to get untied,
Loki
huh?
is going to be making
Well, I guess you could say, is it really going to happen this year? But obviously
moves
it
going
was.
into next year. So obviously, Loki is freed. I was right on about that. I was wrong about the Bonnie father reveal. Now, technically, I could be a smartass about this and be like, well, we did get the Kuma flashback in the anime, and Kuma is Bonnie's dad, but I know what I meant when I made this prediction. I meant that I thought we were going to see her biological father. That didn't end up happening. So I'm
So did you already know that Kuma was just her adoptive father at the beginning? See, I don't have context for what we knew at the
going to
beginning.
dock myself a point for that one. Revolutionaries make a move. I was right on basically twice because one, obviously I was right because Shamrock went back to Marijoa because now the Revolutionaries have made their move. They're starving out the Celestial Dragons. But
Why can't I two
also,
times
we
short?
got a lot of stuff with Dragon in the God Valley flashback. But I really think the reason I'm getting a point for that one is
What
due to the
picture in
fact that they're
picture in this
starving
shit?
out the Celestial Dragons. Vivi appearance, that didn't end up happening again. I could be smart about it. I could say, look, we got Vivi in the live action. But again, I'm not giving myself that one. Loki Devil Fruit reveal. Man, I just slid in with this one. I'm going to give myself half a point, though.
I just realized I don't care about any of this. That was an Elite RE moment. History in sports? Who cares about that? Star Wars 7-1? What does that mean? Countries of the world? No, I'll do wrestling ones at the end just to prove how smart I am. Let's do Sparkle Dragon Ball quizzes. I'm not going to do the ones Elite RE did because, I probably remember what the answers were. He makes the safest predictions. It's so funny. That does sound about right. I don't have to check on OBS. Why is Miller the Killer trying to distract me? I'm trying to do predictions. Oh my god. Oh,
It's
here we
finally
go.
time for me to reveal what I think is going to
Going
happen in
flat.
One Piece in 2026. This is one of my favorite annual traditions. I just filmed my report card video going over my 2025 predictions.
Oh my
I did
god,
pretty
this
well.
guy, all
I'm
he
feeling
does is
sorry
yap.
Based on Oda's Elbeth ends in. So that's my guess. Emu's face is going to be revealed.
Isn't it
Number
already
3,
over?
I think with the next One Piece movie that just got teased at Jump Festa, I think the movie is going to be canon. I think it's going to be going in a Demon Slayer direction in which it is actual canon.
It would be interesting. It would just be a funny measuring stick to see if the One Piece movie could make more money than the Jujutsu Kaisen one. If it happens, which it probably isn't going to happen this year, because like movies take a long time to make or whatever, and I don't know if they would ever do it. But my prediction is the One Piece movie would make the most money, more than shitty Demon Slayer and shitty Jujutsu Kaisen.
Canon material. I think they want to beat that Demon Slayer record. I do think with the 30th anniversary coming up, it would make for good marketing. And they've been giving a lot of love to the Rocks Pirates recently, even as recent as the most recent color spread. So I do think a Rocks movie or God Valley movie probably seems likely, but whatever it is, I think it's going to be canon
Seems
material.
likely.
I also think that Mosa is finally going to be revealed. Obviously, a lot of us think it's probably Shirahoshi. There's like an 80% chance of that right now. But I do think that Mosa's full reveal
Yeah, bro, Mosa. I love Mosa. I know what Mosa is, in fact.
is happening in 2026, and I don't think that Loki
Loki is not the next Straw Hat. Miller the Killer is coping
that
right
Straw
now.
Hat. I know people want to see Loki leave with the Straw Hats. I think that is likely in a situation a la Momonosuke and Kinemon. But I think maybe
True.
he leaves with them at the end of Albath. But Lodestar,
How about this
I
idiot
don't
just
think
gets
we're
out of the
at. I think
way?
It's pretty much a free space, though.
English Joy Boy VA is 4Kids Luffy, or yeah, because they made the original one in the Japanese or whatever. We don't get to Laugh Tale yet, of course. Sanji's Hacky Blooms. Surprising characters in One Piece live action season 2, true. The One Piece anime delayed to 2027. Now they're taking a break or some shit, right? Multi-death. Now I would have got this 100% right, but we already did it. The leader already did it, so Dragon Ball Logic Quiz sounds boring. Dragon Ball Goku Quiz. Dragon Ball Silhouettes. Dragon Ball Fights in Order. That's a good one. Villains. Picture click ones are lame. Family Relations. Yamcha Technique. Cell Saga characters. Fighter Z. Frieza Saga characters. Majin Buu. Chibi DBZ. We love Chibi reviews here. Now, I think Sparkle's probably going to lag the fuck out of the stream now that I think about it, huh? What planet was Goku born? That's obviously planet Vegeta. What race is Goku? He's obviously Saiyan, full. What is Goku Saiyan? Well, it's Kakarot. Who is Goku's father? That would be Bardock. These are the worst questions of all time. Who is Goku's youngest son? As far as I'm aware, it's Goten. Who is Goku's older brother? Oh, Raditz. I was like, is this some movie shit? I forgot about Raditz. Who is Goku's wife? That would be Chi-Chi, of course. Who is Goku's best friend? Krillin, right? Not Vegeta? Who is Goku's first mentor? Does Grandpa Gohan count, or are we doing Master Roshi? Oh, apparently Grandpa Gohan counts. Who is the first female human that Goku ever meets? The Great Bulma. Now, if Dragon Ball was made nowadays, there would be a flashback to where he met Chi-Chi before it or something. Which Dragon Ball Goku kept after? It was 4-star, of course, Team 4-star. What do you think they're named after? Some random shit? What did Master Roshi give Goku as a reward for rescuing the turtle? Nimbus, right? Which is the first energy technique that Goku ever learns? The Kamehameha. Who trains Goku in the first martial arts tournament he competes in? Master Roshi, of course. How many times did Goku win the World Martial Arts Tournament? Just one time. Who manages to win the 21st tournament from Goku? So I'm pretty sure the Piccolo one is the 23rd, which means this one would be Jackie Chan. Who manages to win the second? Tien Shinhan, of course. What characters permanently chops off Goku's tail? Puar does it when she turns into scissors, right? But I think Kami permanently gets rid of it, right? Because Yajirobe also cuts it off, I think. So we're going to go with Kami. I'm a genius. Which character kills Goku for the first time? Piccolo. Who does Goku train with while he is dead? King Kai, right? How many members of the Ginyu Force did Goku kill? So the Grand Kai is like a filler character, right? But in the anime, they like claim that he was training with the Grand Kai between like Cell and Buu, right? How many members of the Ginyu Force did Goku kill? Great question. Is it 0? Because Vegeta kills them all? So let's think. Vegeta kills Guldo. Vegeta blows up the blue one, Berta. Vegeta definitely kills Jace. Vegeta definitely kills Raccoon. Does Vegeta kill the blue one? Yeah. Who kills Ginyu? Nobody, because he doesn't die and he blows up. So 0. I'm a genius. Whose death causes Goku to become a Super Saiyan? Krillin. Who is Goku fighting when he first becomes Super Saiyan? Shitty Frieza. What new technique taught Goku when he was on Yardrad? The instant transmission, of course. Who wants a revenge on Goku for destroying the Red Ribbon Army? Dr. Gero. What is the deadly virus that future Goku and Goku both compact? I feel like it's a heart virus, right? I'm a genius. How many times was Goku brought back to life by the Dragon Balls? Oh, this is like a trick question because one time... Isn't the second time by not the Dragon Balls or something? No, that's like Vegeta, right? Vegeta is brought back by King Yama or something? So we've got the first one. Is it 2? Or is it just 1? I feel like I'm going to go with 2. Because how does it work? Because he comes back for a day? Because Baba, like, organizes it, right? But then he has to go back. But then he comes back. Fuck, it might be 1. I'm just going to go 2. No, it is 1. God damn it, we got a question wrong. How many years did Goku stay dead after Cell was killed? I think it's 7. Just because that seems like the right number. Where did Goku learn how to turn Super Saiyan 3? The Sacred World of the Kai. Otherworld? What? That's the same thing. Also, I think I might have just got animated. Who is Goku fighting when he first goes Super Saiyan 3? The great Majin Buu. Fat Buu, the best Buu. Who receives Goku with his life force? Who revives Goku with his life? Oh, that's right. The Elder Kai gives his life. I remember now. What's the Patora fusion? It's Vegito. Not to be confused with the much cooler Gogeta. Just because it's a better name. OBS is disconnecting. Don't worry, my great VOD fans. We'll keep entertaining everybody. Oh my goodness. I can't really like read chat while this is happening, huh? Why the fuck did that happen? That's not what we wanted to click. We want to click this one. Reconnection successful. Oh, there we go. What the fuck happened there? Miller the Killer, why'd you do that? That wasn't very cool. Just disconnecting me like that. Hold on, let me read chat because the great... Oh my god, the time is still running. We gotta pause. Where's the chat box? You excited for next season or what? God, so many chatting. Nah, these Japanese kids are dumb now. They love these Demon Slayers. Nah, they love One Piece. One Piece. Nobody likes Demon Slayer. It's lame and for losers. Yeah, Loki isn't a Straw Hat. I feel like Millikiller always says he's a Straw Hat. Final Straw Hats are Vivi, Smoker, and Yamato. None of those people are joining the Straw Hats. There is not a reality where Smoker joins the Straw Hats. And they're all just going to be allies at the end, as the great Nate would say. He's so happy. We got to open that up. Permanently getting rid of the tails off screen with little explanation is so silly. No, Kami just did it. It was cool. I think Grand Kai is canon, but is never shown in the manga. Interesting. Elder Kai trades the halo with him because it makes no difference, right? True. Miller says he's back. That's good to know. Which season am I looking forward to? He said season 3 or something. Oh, from this season. I don't know. If Alita starts yapping about this dumb monkey show being good, I might watch it. But I'm going to be reading Free Rent, and that's my this season anime, right? Wait, what did he say? Are you excited for next season or what? Not third season. We can look at this in our next stream.
Yo, what did I wake up to? Like, dude, I'm so happy. Like,
So Kyoto Animation is working on this thingy. I definitely have seen this Dragon Girl before on like Twitter a bunch. So we just excited that KyoAni is doing it. Because who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck at all. K-On! Was boring, Lamau. I watched 2 episodes. What move does Goku use to defeat the Super Spirit Bomb? I guess it was Super, just because it was bigger. Who was the first to swap bodies with Goku? Huh. Who is Zamatsu? So I'm going to go Captain Ginyu, but it feels like a trick question. It wasn't. Who accidentally wishes Goku turned back into a child? I nearly said Garlic Jr. Pilaf. Who is Goku fighting when he first transformed into a Super Saiyan 4? Great question. I think it's baby Vegeta. Who is the first character that Goku fights after becoming a Super Saiyan God? Beerus, right? I watched that movie. Who is the first enemy Goku fights when becoming a Super Saiyan Blue? I don't fucking know this lame ass shit. Probably Goku Black. Golden Frieza. I watched that movie. Goku forfeits a fight with which Universe 6 character? Spoiler. Hit. No, isn't there another guy? Isn't there like the main guy? But apparently it was Hit. I got that one right. When Goku is fighting, who does he first use? Jiren. That's the guy I was thinking of. Well, that was bullshit. I should have got at least an extra 1 right. I did get 1 actually wrong, though, so that's unfortunate. Goku's fights in order. Oh, this is like a clicking one. This one sucks because I am just going to not look hard enough and lose there. And also, I think this is just DBZ fights, so this is embarrassingly easy. Famous last words. Where the fuck's Vegeta? That Vegeta one. And then it's probably Raccoon, right? Yeah, and then these 2, and then this one. And then Frieza. And then... No, this one. I was like, there's no way he doesn't fight until Cell. But yes, he fights the android and loses. Then Cell Jr. Then Pycon, the great Pycon. Filler in brackets. No need for that nonsense. Then... No, this is... Yeah, it is this guy, then this guy, then this guy, then this guy. I'm just sick of being a fucking genius, frankly. Family relationships. Pan's paternal grandmother would, of course, be Chi-Chi. Goten's paternal grandfather would, of course, be the Ox King. What? Does paternal mean something specific? Because isn't it both of them? But does paternal mean like on the father's side? Master Shen's brother. Oh. Is Shen's that guy, so it's Tao. Goku's adoptive grandfather, Grandpa Gohan. Coola's father would of course be King Cold. Android 17's niece would of course be Marin. Vegeta's daughter would of course be Bulla, or Bra. Where is she? There she is. Fortune Teller Barber's brother would, of course, be Master Roshi. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Mr. Satan's granddaughter would be Pan, or... Oh, yeah, we didn't have a Pan one yet. That would be Android 18. Android's twin brother, that would be Android 17. Marin's father would, of course, be Krillin. Frieza's brother would, of course, be Cooler. Paragus' son, oh, that's Shitty Broly. Goku's father-in-law is the Ox King. How was I supposed to know that was stupid? Taipon's brother. Who the fuck is Taipon? This guy? Well, this guy is probably his brother. Gohan's uncle. Oh, it was Raditz. Goten. I forgot about Raditz again. Goten's father. That's the great Goku, of course. Chi-Chi's daughter-in-law is Videl. Trunks' paternal grandfather is Mr. Briefs. Oh my god, kill yourself. Nah, we're quitting this one. This one pissed me off one too many times. Oh. King Fury. Hold on, I was like, this is a stupid fucking thing. Wait, which one is he? Is he the Vader guy or the pretty guy? I'm gonna say the Vader guy. Oh no, it's the King guy. True. We gotta get a wrestling one in real quick. Just for me to flex. Why does Ari think Hell's Paradise anime is good? It's so bad. I don't know what Hell's Paradise... Well, I do, kind of, but... Yakon being one of Goku's few fights in Z is pretty funny. There's a lot of fights, right? Pro Wrestling Dictionary. Hold on. Oh, the fact that I have to type it in is not good. A failed move is a botch. A good guy is a face. A bad guy is a heel. A championship is a strap. A storyline. Rivalry. Program. What word do they want for storyline? Making oneself bleed. Blading. Guy in charge of storylines would be the booker. Non-televised match would mean house show. Dark match, true. WWE's terms for female wrestlers, divas, of course. Wrestler's bodyguard, heater, enforcer. I love how it has multiple answers. The move a wrestler finishes. Illegal object, a weapon. Steroids, juice. True. Wrestler's personality and or distinguishing traits, character. Extreme personal or distinguishing traits using weapons in match. Personality or distinguishing traits. That isn't character. Oh, gimmick. Using weapons in a match, extreme wrestling. I don't know what they want for that. Taking a loss is jobbing. The illusion of pro wrestling, kayfabe. Mexican style wrestling, lucha. Insider term for fans, marks. Bizarre mysterious wrestlers hail from here. Parts unknown. Wrestler actor who poses as a fan, smark. What do you want? Oh no, plant. Cheering from fans. Huh, what do they want for this? Because it's not heat. Is it being over? That's definitely one of them. Real life head of wrestling company. Booker? What do you... Promoter. General term for wrestling company. Fed. Territory. Am I spelling that wrong? Hey, I'm trying to tab over and see if I was spelling that wrong. Nope. Japanese. Puresu. Japanese wrestling. Puresu. Pro-res. They got a fucking name for it. Here we go. Puresu. Dumb fucking anime shit. Strong style is a retarded answer for that. Being promoted from mid-card to main event. Push. A real life double crossing. Like the Montreal screw job. I would just call it a double cross, right? Oh my goodness, we're going flat. We'll never know what the answers to all these questions are. A group of wrestlers is a faction. Hold on, I just want to see what they wanted. Angle or feud, that makes sense. Foreign object is weird. Hardcore / garbage wrestling. All these we probably would have got. Screw job. They did just want screw job. Oh, pop, obviously. Promotion. Truing. You're truing right now. Spiracle guy. Our chat, our stream is coming to an end. Everyone is so impressed, Kyle. They are. I will finish tuning exam before your first video. I don't know. Alita E's always a fucking little crybaby. He doesn't want to tell me how far in he is for some reason. So I have no idea when we're recording this thing. And he refused, and he said, I'll tell you when I'm done. Like a grumpy guy. Can you believe that shit? hey, this is how far I'm into the video where I gotta react to the rest of my videos, and this is the only one that's left. So I gotta get this laptop on charge so I can do this this tonight too. But yes, you'll probably the tuning it depends what you because technically the tuning exam and the next arc like they run into each other. It's not like there's a break and like a little bit of a time skip in the next one. Like the next one is the ending of the tuning exam. So bet he hasn't even seen Sasuke's death yet. He hasn't. It's embarrassing. I'm assuming, because if he had, we would be recording right now, because he'd be nearly done. But also we can't record tomorrow, so maybe Thursday? But more likely probably the weekend or even after. Because Alita is just so busy coming in the new year, you know, he's just got this silly schedule. He's doing reaction videos to Cyberpunk Edge Runners or something. Boo that man. You should all protest his content. We won't watch it until he does Naruto. Anyway, we're leaving. That wraps up streaming in 2025. We sure did spin our wheels and not really do anything new or interesting this year. Next year might be different because we'll probably have unlimited streaming hours. Can't you just not wait? It's going to be stupendous. I'm going to get to watch all the videos I want with unlimited time. I'm sure that's what the people want. I'm sleepy as fuck, you know? Anyway, I'm ending it. You know, I'm not crying. It's, you know,